Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly pick a card. This is Lauren with the Clarity Cure. This will be for the week of May 27th through June 2nd, 2019. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I really appreciate it. If you're new to pick a card readings, you can pick whichever pile resonates with you the most. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just posted my regular weekly update. I'll put that here in case you guys want to check that out. And let's jump in. June. Yeah, just FYI, June regular love and who's my future partner readings will be up this week. Thank you for your patience. I like these weeklies. Would love your feedback if it kind of resonates with you. It is new. This is the second time I'm doing it, and I want to kind of move forward, but would love to know if if it works for you. Okay. All right, with all that being said, take a moment out, decide what pile you want, 1, 2, 3, or 4, or if you resonate with the colors on top, these are my little organite stones that can work for you as well. We have aqua, yellow, orange, or blue. All right, guys, with that being said, we're going to jump in. All right, let's see what we have for pile number 1. Ooh, 22, the Master Builder. I love numerology. I love numbers. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ooh, wow, you're blessed. Look at this. This is something wonderful that is possibly unearned or maybe unexpected, gracing your presence this week. This is a gift from Spirit, guys. Beautiful. Very, very nice. I feel as though maybe you had a lot of options here recently in your past and you made the right choices. You took the right steps to move forward and declaring what you want in your life. You have the Page of Wands here. This is you making a stance, holding firmly with this staff in the ground, saying, okay, I'm ready to move forward with my ideas here. This is a creative energy. So maybe some of you are artists or entrepreneurial. Pages, this Page of Wands is very similar to the Fool kind of energy, ready to move forward, very free-spirited, represents definitely a new journey. You're entering this new journey. You made the right choices here, and whatever you did in the past really worked to your advantage. Now, you have the 11th house here. And it's something to do with your hopes and wishes, something you really wanted, that it's being blessed to you, pile number 1. Damn, it's amazing. Something that you decided to do for your future, like long term. Maybe it was an investment, a financial investment. Maybe it was an investment in a company. Maybe it was an investment in your own company, or you taking an artistic idea and saying, you know what? Once and for all, I'm moving forward in my life, but I feel like friends have something to do with it. Acquaintances, networking. This is the 11th house of friends and community and being out in the community. So this is very powerful. I see you celebrating with your friends as well, that you are receiving this blessing, this great news coming in. Yeah, there are moments in life when out of the blue, everything seems to be going your way. So God bless you, pile number 1. This is beautiful. Your hopes and wishes are coming true. Do me a favor, though. This coming week, we do have some weird energy with Mercury. So just make sure it's a legit offer. I'm only, not to put out your fire, but I'm putting that out there because I have to look at the bigger picture. And if you listen to my regular reading, you'll understand why. Just make sure it's legit. I mean, I think for the most part here, this is looking very promising. Don't want to put any water on your fire, but we have like some tricky energy. Mercury conjuncts and T-squares with Neptune, and then opposes Jupiter. So that's on Wednesday. Now the rest of the week we have a much lighter energy. Venus is in Taurus, so there's some beautiful loving energy. Is going to sextile Neptune. So very dreamy, loving energy by the end of the week, even a little bit in the front of the week. Venus is very powerful this week, but this particular square definitely needs to be considered. Careful communication is key as well, but this is so earned. This is something you decided, you manifested this. These were choices and options you had, and you were very inspired, and you had maybe a lot of options here, or you were feeling overwhelmed about moving forward at one point, but this is your dream. Okay, and you took the risk here. You took the risk, and that's the same energy that's here in the Page of Wands, and similar to the Fool energy. Okay, that you decided, okay, I'm going to go for it. This is my new beginning. I'm making this decision. I'm making this choice. And maybe you found yourself, you know, at a point where you're like, what do I want? What do I want? What do, like, you put the effort in, you put the work in, pile number one. So, wow. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Now, you know, any illusions, delusions, whatever plagued you in the past as far as getting to this point, yeah, it's behind you, babe. This is just something else. Three of Cups. This is growth and expansion, celebration, friendships, community, harmonious relationships, being very social, which is very typical of Gemini time as well. But this is in accordance to this great news that you have coming in, you know, ending of any problems that you've had, you know, setting that goal and going for it, moving forward for your future, for your dream, for your vision, what you really, really want in this life is coming in, baby. It's beautiful. So that's amazing. God bless you, pile number one. We're going to move on to pile number two. Have a great week, guys. We'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye. All right, and pile number two, let's see what's coming in for you this week. Oh, my orphan card. Wasn't he here last week? This energy's ending, though, whatever this, this depression, this sense of loss, maybe personally, you know, trying to figure out where you belong in the world here. Oh, not knowing your place, where you fit in, maybe just being a little depressed. Even with family, within your family, could be even be within society and your friends. Oh, my little penguin. I think it's a penguin. Little bird. Yeah, it looks like a bird or a penguin sitting up on this stump of a tree, just being in this state, maybe feeling very lonely. It's coming to an end, though. Oh my God, this week is definitely ushering some change for you. We have the Tower card. This is the remover of blocks and obstacles. Okay, has to do with that full moon Scorpio crazy energy we had, right? 2 weeks ago. You're dealing with finally moving through whatever came up for you, maybe having to face the fact that you've been struggling emotionally. We have the Pisces card. You could be a Pisces spiritually, to ultimately experience, yeah, trusting yourself, trusting your own gifts that you bring into the world here. And maybe you were in this place because of some indecisions, like you just, you know, like, you know, when you just throw in the towel and you go through the stage of, you know, being depressed or just needing to find yourself. But shit, this is finally coming to an end here. And there's some kind of epiphany you're going to have. I think there's a paradigm shift. And I think moving, the sun moving into Gemini, and we have, Mercury's in Gemini. I really, really feel this is helping you to fix and repair where you've been, any lies that have been in your life, and even lies that you have told to yourself, right, are all coming down. There's this big shift. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is also in your recent past. So that tells me, you know, you are moving through, right? Since this Scorpio full moon, so you get the full moon here too, is now kind of moving you. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it, and you are standing firm and strong. Here's the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, baby, that is some shift. I'm loving it. This is you getting your feet on the ground. This is you getting back to work. This is you feeling connected more with your family, feeling this love and support, and maybe finally getting the nurturing feedback that you need from the people that you love. Somebody stepped up to the plate here, and now you're able to find this balance, okay, to, yeah, just be able to cope with life and whatever it is that you need to finally like achieve this level of, okay, I'm done with feeling this way about myself. I'm just done. This is like you're seeing the reality of the situation. And you know what's really funny? This square that we're having this week with Mercury, I talked about a little bit here in pile number one, is kind of giving us a reality check. It's T squaring, and yeah, you can listen to my regular weekly to get some of the details on that. But this is like just going to explode. You're just going to wake up and you're going to be like, oh my God, I get it. Like, I'm ready to move forward. I'm standing in my power. Some of you could be not water signs, earth signs, but not necessarily. I'm looking at the card at its face value. Uh, Maybe there were some monetary issues, anything to do with work and home, finances, you working hard to achieve getting out of this funk too, is very much the transition I'm seeing. You're going from a 5 feeling orphan to the queen bee over here. So God bless you. And I give you a lot of credit because, you know, the shakedown is helping you get past whatever's been deep seated maybe for years in your life. Okay. And it's a completion card. I love this. It's got the world as your final outcome. So this is you finally, yeah, being able to end this cycle of what's been bothering you. And you know, for this to be a major arcana, this tells me, yeah, this has been going on maybe for a while. Or you may be wanting to reach a milestone as far as getting out of this space, and so you can move forward. Maybe some of you moved, maybe there's some travel here from country to or within the state, you know, lots of changes maybe came in, but this is successful attainment and triumph. So God bless you. This is amazing. I'm really happy for you guys that you're able to finally use even your own intuition and your own spirituality to connect here to create the shifts that you need. Trusting in your own intuitive gifts. You know, that incarnate Mother Earth that I talk about, the divine feminine is coming in here and playing a role. And I think money too. I'm seeing some money coming in for you too. And just finding the balance that you need, that yeah, house and home and family is very important, and whatever trials and tribulations you've been going through, you're finally making that decision and coming out here, and the energy's lightening up too, so that obviously that helps very much as well. All right, pile number 2, God bless you. I don't mean to talk fast, it's Gemini season, but I want to get these readings done so I can finish your June monthly readings, and all the best to you, and we'll see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, and pile number 3, let's see what's coming in for you. Go the distance. The 4th house. 8 of Cups. Knight of Wands. Ooh, 2 8s. 8 of Wands. Wow, you got news coming in this week, and it can be very unexpected. Wow, we have a lot of this action moving forward with Mercury now in Gemini. And of course, the Sun in Gemini here. So you've moved on for whatever's been bothering you in the past, what didn't serve you anymore. You went through a major transformation, and now you're moving on from what no longer serves you. Maybe it was a blessing in disguise. Maybe you got hurt. Maybe you've been super sad and been in your own place. But the advice for you this week and moving forward in general is to stay strong, to always believe in your dream. Bringing your dream to life. And in order to do that, you got to go the distance. You have to look at your long-term future, set some goals for yourself. And, you know, unfortunately, I know it's easier said than done, but the day-to-day fluctuations and just life in general is going to serve you up crap no matter how you slice the pie. We all have to deal with that on a daily basis. So if there's been fluctuations in your current experience, and disappointment, you know, maybe some things didn't pan out, maybe you're job hunting, you know what I'm saying? It's okay. Just know that life is not a sprint here, and you're to remain strong and go the long haul and show some endurance here, okay? You can do it, and you have the fortitude to carry yourself all the way through here, as long as you remain true to yourself and you're in your authentic space. That's what's really critical for you to stay in alignment, okay, with your own energy. And by doing that, uh, I definitely see this communication coming in. You have the Knight of Wands here. This is an offer or an opportunity coming in. Wow, beautiful. This is you, finally being able to, sprint and go the distance here, especially after leaving what didn't serve you anymore. And you know what it's about? It's about your finances. It's about your home. It's about your family and creating that foundation. Okay, it's the fourth house, right? And it's about what makes you feel secure and feeling support in your life. And you have two eights, and eights are power, authority, strength, karma, control. So it's happening for you. There's definitely a message coming in this week, like I said, about maybe a job or some kind of offer, maybe even in love for some of you that have been hurt. Okay, wanting that family, wanting to have roots, okay? But like I mentioned in the other two piles, we do have a square with Mercury in the beginning of the week. Something might not seem as fabulous as it looks. Just triple check, double check, especially if to sign any employment contracts or anything like that. Just do your homework. Make sure everything is on the up and up. Even if you move your any kind of decision you have to make about this communication coming in, do it in early part of next week. We have a new moon in Gemini on June 3rd. So I think if there's any confusion, which I don't really see here, I mean, I see you full steam ahead, energy and movement, shifting and flurry of ideas, family coming back into play here, forgiving old mistakes, whatever's been chaotic in the past. You're now moving forward and quickly. These delays are now moving you forward, and God, it could be a lot of this Gemini energy. I just love it, love it, love it. Watch your communication though. Make sure, like I said, it's about your vision, your long-term vision. And as long as you have a goal, okay, you're going to be able to get over these hurdles, especially if you've been past. Because you went through a major transformation, and a lot of this could be this full moon and Scorpio energy still coming in, like in pile number 2. But you're doing it. You are definitely, you've experienced the highs, you've experienced the lows in life, and now you're focused on higher goals here. No longer are you, living in the past. You're walking into a brand new day here. You made some major changes in your life. Some of you, this could be a spiritual journey as well. It's a cups card, so it was an emotional time. And now you're going for what you really want. And there's information coming in, definitely. Okay, this could be a new job, like I mentioned, shifts and changes in career, life purpose, getting more honed down on what it is you're supposed to be doing in your life, okay? And it's all coming together. So it's a great week for you, pile number 2. I love it. I love it for you. Okay, so yeah, have a great one, and we'll see you next week. Make sure you check out my weekly forecast as well. I'll put that up here in the eye in the sky for you to click on and check it out, as well as my other weekly general update. All right, God bless. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, and pile number 4, what do we have for you? The Observer. Ooh, Venus. There we go. Need some love here, baby. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so for this week, observation from a distance is critical here. Maybe there is some hesitation, feeling like you can't see the forest for the trees in a committed relationship here. You may be wanting to speak your truth, stand in your power, be the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be air signs. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. We've got the King of Cups here as well. I feel like this is some kind of committed relationship and a respark here. Get the Ace of Wands. So this is a brand new beginning. And having the seeds to grow, moving into, feeling inspired again, following your heart and living your passion. For those of you in a committed relationship, I definitely feel this is like a rekindling of your attraction for one another. We have Venus here. Oh my God. And Venus is so powerful this week. She is sextiling Neptune, making everything seem dreamy and pleasurable, and is all about the good times. But you being the Queen of Swords here in your recent past, maybe you told it like it is, you know? This is good. This is you being honest and upfront about where you feel you are in your relationship. And with the King of Cups here, this is setting new boundaries. This is getting control over your emotions and coming to some kind of understanding about maybe being considerate of your partner, or feeling more compassion, right? And attraction for one another. So I would take responsibility to this week. Again, you know, this energy of viewing. No, here, the King of Cups, because this is his MO. He likes to step back and, you know, and take a look at the situation by being very, you know, diplomatic and politically correct. And maybe you put out what you wanted, and now you're getting your feedback here, right? Being called to, hey, you know, I'm not going to look at this situation under my own personal lens. I need to take a look at the bigger picture and identify with the feelings and experiences maybe of my mate or the others that I love so much in my life, and get it together. Sometimes you need to step back, right? To see the bigger picture here, like maybe appreciating to gain a new perspective and understanding of your circumstances from more of like a neutral vantage point. You know, this is a moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, for example, consider what you need to understand about your conditions, the people in your life, their culture, your environment, you know, anything that you're engaged with right now in dealing in your personal circumstances. You'll be so happy you did. And that's perfect energy for this Venus home, being home in Taurus, sextiling Neptune. There are a couple of other aspects with Venus this week as well. I'm not going to get into all of them, but it is a very dreamy, romantic type of energy. So maybe you're feeling softer, you know, in your heart to yeah, to take this energy to your advantage. Use it to your advantage and take the step back. That's what you're being called to do here. Um, be honest and open. Gain some perspective here with the observer. I don't know, did I show you this? Sometimes I forget to pick up the cards. Sorry, guys. This is maybe establishing some new boundaries, finding the balance that you need in your relationships, listening to your intuition, looking for the best in others, getting control over your emotions. Feelings get jumbled up sometimes, and this is when we can't see the forest for the trees. And I would, if I was you, at the beginning of the week, be super careful, because we have Mercury doing this T-square, bumping into, what do we got? Mercury is aspecting Neptune, right? I'm sorry, I'm tired, and opposing Jupiter. So just be cool the beginning of the week. If you're looking to make any kind of decision within your relationship, like I said, what I would do is step back, be cool. I wouldn't go anywhere in getting into any kind of arguments at the beginning of the week, any, you know, trials or tribulations. Take a step back, think about what you want, look at the bigger picture here. Venus is on your side. This energy is going to clear out by the end of next week. So go for it, guys. Just be cognizant of, you know, what you're doing this week. And what you're putting out there, and maybe being more compassionate about your situation, okay? And this also goes for partnerships, friendships. It's not just romantic love here, okay, for some of you. So, all right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I know I'm kind of went through this pick a card reading kind of quickly. Gemini's got the best of me, just talking a mile a minute here and moving really fast, but I want to get done with my June readings, as I mentioned earlier. Please like, share, subscribe. I really, really would appreciate it. That's how you can support my channel. Remember, these are free readings, and I think we forget sometimes to, take a like or say, hey, my friend might enjoy this reading. So I would appreciate that, guys, and all the best. God bless you, and we'll see you next week. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.